here quite a lot. We've no benches in place. There's no bench press goes on here. Couple of reasons for that. One, we just don't have the space. You know, we need our floor space because primarily we train martial artists. We need the floor space to be rolling around, jumping around. So how do we work that horizontal pressing power? Push-ups, you know, they're great. We do push-ups on the rings. We have weight. You know, chuck a sandbag, throw a few plates onto your back. That's fantastic. But what we find is the one-arm push-up is a superior method of building combat-ready strength, far better than any of the bilateral bench pressing two-arm push-ups, even push-ups on the rings, which we love that as well. Part of the reason because we found with the one-arm push-up is the force is transferred diagonally across the body, you know, in from your right arm, say, into your left leg, you know, but diagonally through the core. So the trunk is working. The core strength is excuse me, the core strength is really getting challenged in a very specific way. You know, if we're throwing punches, throws, you know, working with against an opponent, it's quite often in these rotational type actions. You know, when we throw a punch, the hip and the waist are turning, power comes through one side of the body. Okay? When you perform the throw, same sort of action. It's all done on this sort of diagonal twisting action. And that's exactly what we work when we do the one-arm push-up. So we're not only getting actual upper body pressing strength from that horizontal plane, but you're training the core for that rotation and also counter rotation. Okay? A lot of people, when we start this, either they can't control the shoulder or the core is too weak. Alright? Usually the strength is there for a lot of people to do the push-up. Alright? Particularly if you have a training history. It's just now a case of working on all those weak links in that kinetic chain. Alright? The core strength, deal with that, a lot of planks or single arm planks. You know, take your plank position in the straight arm and start working with excursions. Okay? We like to do these the Y&T drills from a plank position. Again, it's just adding in the Y&T drills are great shoulder stabilizer, but also adding in that core stability here. I'll show you that from the side here. Okay. In your plank position, it's just a case of take one arm up into that Y position, take it out to that T position. Okay. You can hold them for time. You can do multiple reps of them. Just when you do it, when you take an arm away, don't let your shoulder drop. Try not to twist too much. Try and get the body nice and straight. Okay? Developing that stability through here. Same thing with the lower body. From your plank, either straight arm or even on the elbows. Lift and hold. Lift and hold. Okay? Lift and hold. And take an arm. And back. Lift and hold. And take an arm. Ooh, bit of a wall there. And back. Okay? Take them out in various other directions. And back. Various other directions. And back. Okay? Challenge the core even more by bringing the hands up front. And then repeat. Same drills. These will help build the foundation, okay? Just so you can get into the one-arm push-up position and hold it. Now, the push-up itself, you should already be well versed in standard push-ups. You should be able to bang out sets of 30, 40, 50 push-ups without too much of an issue before you start working heavily into the one-arm. Same rules apply. Shoulder back and down. Keep that elbow fairly close to the body. You don't want it flared away up here. We're not going to be doing the Rocky push-up, which is all this business. You want to keep the body as parallel to the floor as possible. You want to keep your shoulders and hips perpendicular to that floor there. Middle finger pointing straight forward. Shoulder is down, okay? Bring the feet out. The wider the stance, easier it is, okay? Real narrow feet together position, very, very difficult. Take them a little bit wider. Get yourself some balance, okay? Nice and tight to the midsection. And then we're going to lower the chest down towards the floor. Turn this around a little bit. You can see better. Towards the floor just here, okay? Okay. Now, for starters, if you're struggling, shorten the base. Try on your knees, okay? Walk the knees back a little bit, okay? As you improve, you know what slightly longer lever. Take one leg out, again, if it's out to the side here, this is easier. As it moves further and further back, it's assisting you less and less. So your progressions will be absolute, just starting off, just learning the movement, just getting used to the feeling, okay? And then you take the knees back. Then you take one leg out. You move that leg further back until eventually you're up on the 2 feet, okay? When you get that, then you're away. You can start working, try to build the repetitions, okay? Particularly starting out, the ladders are fantastic. Do one left, one right, and 2 left, 2 right, up until the point where you can no longer continue and start back at 1, alright? Great way of building the volume on the one arm push up until you get the hang of it, and then you can start playing again, alright? Start elevating the feet, and then a bit of extra resistance on, okay? Have a play around, take your time with it, don't rush into it, okay? And be prepared to face plant a few times.